What's going on there, folks? We are back for another CAD tutorial. Just bear with me here. We are live on Facebook as well. So that's a good sign. All right now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing some quick and dirty tutorials right here. However, if you want to see the edited, cleaned up version of this video, I would highly encourage you to sign up for a free subscription. It's a 3-day free subscription to civil3d.tv. So if you go to civil3d.tv, it's a website that'll direct you to a free trial membership. And I encourage you to check out all the nicely edited videos. So that's that. Hey, what's going on, Sammy boy? How you doing, man? What's up, Jacob? That's my nephew right here. Yeah, Jacob. Sammy gives me the thumbs up. Jacob says, hey, it's been a while. How's it going, guys? Let's go through some tutorials right here. We got our CAD window. And let me bring up my notes. Today we're going to be adding labels to pipe network parts. And in this exercise, we'll be adding the labels to pipe network parts drawn in both the plan and profile views. Now, there's more detailed tutorials on my website at civil3d.tv that goes through labels and things of that nature, but for right now we're just going to be sticking to the pipe network parts. Now we're going to be adding labels to the parts in profile view, and note that this exercise uses the pipe network -3 drawing, which is located in your tutorials folder. Now in the last live stream, we used this tutorial drawing, pipe networks -3. We made some modifications. We drew the pipe network parts within the profile view. But for right now, we're going to be adding labels. We're going to be continuing within this drawing, and we're going to be adding labels. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by zooming into our profile view, and we've got a lot going on. We've got our pipes that we projected, and we have our structures. And if you remember from last time, you can click on your profile grid, and then you can go to Profile View Properties, and then you can determine which pipes you want to draw within the profile view. Okay? Currently, the vast majority of the pipe networks are going to be drawn. There's just a few that we're not going to be drawing in this profile view. So I'm going to cancel out of that. First, what I'd like you to do is I want you to go to the Annotate tab. Okay? Then click on Add Labels. We get our Add Labels dialog box. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to be labeling a feature. And that feature is going to be a pipe network. I'll let everybody catch up if you're following along. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go to label type, and we're not going to label the entire network. This feature right here says that if we wanted to annotate the entire network plan view, we don't want to do that. We want to label in the profile view. And what we want to do is we want to label a single part within the profile view. And the pipe label style, we're going to keep it on standard. Now we can go ahead and click Add. Now in the drawing window, we're going to label this pipe right here between stations 700 and 800. So we're going to label this pipe right here. So go ahead and select your part, and there you have it. Now you'll see that the part is labeled with its description. If we were to select this pipe, you'll see our description within the properties window. You'll see that the description says 18-inch concrete pipe. You can also see it if you select your label, right click, head on into label style, and you'll see our pipe label style dialog box come up. We want to check out the standard. We want to edit the current selection. Gosh, all my windows are popping up on my other monitor. I've got to drag them all over. Okay, what you'll see within your layout tab, if you check within the contents, right now it's set to show description within these brackets. I don't know if you can see it too well. I mean, I can barely see it on my monitor, but right in here it says description with brackets. It'd be nice if Civil 3D, if Autodesk could kind of correct this text component editor in the future, just because I know that whenever I'm editing within this window, the text is kind of hard to see. So that's sort of on the wish list, Autodesk, to be able to see that better. Let me see here. Pipes label with its description. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to create a label style that displays the elevation of the start invert of the pipe. So I'm going to cancel out of all this. I'm going to start from scratch here. We're going to change this label so it reads the start invert of the pipe. Okay, but what is the start invert of a pipe? If I were to select this, we can't really see it in here. If we right click and go to pipe properties, we can see what the start invert of the pipe is. Go to pipe properties and you'll see the start invert elevation, which is 647.186. So it's essentially reading this right here, this part of the pipe. So this is the start end of our pipe. So we'll cancel out of this. Okay. Okay, let's go about creating that pipe label style. In the Add Labels dialog box, what we're going to do is we're going to go under Pipe Label Style. We're going to select the arrow right next to our style, and we're going to select Copy Current Selection. Okay, we're going to rename this. We're going to call this Start Invert Elevation. That's going to be the name of our pipe style, not standard copy. Go back into General. And then what we're going to do, let's go to our Layout tab. Right back to where we were previously. And if we go under Text, remember we were in the Description area. Click these three dots. And I want you to select the description and then hit backspace or delete to wipe it all out. So now we've got nothing going on right here. Under Properties, we get a list, and up at the top we have Description, which is what we just got rid of. I want you to select down here, we've got a ton of choices right here, but what we want to select is the Start Invert Elevation. Go ahead and select that. And I want to bring the precision down a little bit. I want to bring it down to 2 decimal points. But we're not finished yet. This is kind of a major thing that beginners in Civil 3D sort of miss. Once you've done all of that, once you've made all of your selections within your properties, you have to remember to hit this arrow right here so you can see it in your preview. I don't know, when I was first learning Civil 3D, I'd get through all the properties, I would do all of this stuff, but I would forget to hit this arrow and then click OK, and I would wonder, how come nothing's showing up? Well, got to hit that arrow. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to hit OK twice. Now in the Add Labels dialog box, we're going to keep everything the way it is, but make sure that your pipe style, which should already be on the Start Invert Elevation style. Now we're going to click Add. We got our little picker box right here. And now instead of selecting this pipe right here, which is pipe 1, let's select this pipe right here and see what it looks like. There you go. Now is that the start elevation for our pipe invert? Let's go ahead and select our pipe, right click, select pipe properties, and there it is. Start invert elevation, 641.46. That's where it's reading it from. So we're good on that. Okay, now I'm going to put this off to the side. And what I'm going to do now is I just pressed escape to deselect my pipe. If I select my label, you'll see that I get these grips. I get a square grip and I get kind of like a diamond shaped grip. What I want to do is I want to pick a new location for my new label. The way to do that, you go ahead and click the diamond and move it over here. You click and drag. Even if I'm way over here, it stays aligned with my pipe, with my part, or I can pick over here if I wanted to. Or if I don't like that location, I can right click. Actually, I don't have that option just yet. What I can do is I can click this square grip right up above, click it and drag. You can see that it gives me a leader. Now, if I click that diamond again, you'll see how that responds. So we move it over here or move it over here. If I click this grip and I drag that all the way down, puts it in that position. I can still click that diamond and go over here, click that square grip again, go over on this side, over here. You know, you can pick any position. If you don't like any of that and you want to reset the label to the original location, you can right click and select Reset Label. And there you go. But I notice here that it doesn't reset the diamond to the middle of our part. I thought that it did. There probably is a way to do that. I just don't know what that is yet. But once I'm finished doing all of that, let's say I want it to look like this. I just exit out of the command to deselect. Now next, we're going to be adding a spanning label to a series of 2 pipes in plan view, not profile view. So let's go ahead and pan all the way out. And I want to focus our attention on the 2 pipes that we created along this storm alignment, along this red alignment. What we're going to do is we're going to add a label that tallies up the lengths of these 2 pipes. Now in the labels dialog box, if we go into we're going to leave our feature on pipe network. We're going to go into label type. And we're going to select the spanning pipes plan label type. And then for the style, we're going to select the 2D length total span. Let's go ahead and click add. Now, go ahead and select both of our pipes. We'll select this one, we'll select that one. Then press enter. Now our command line is asking us to specify the label location on the pipe. What we're going to do is we're going to select maybe right here. There we go. You can see that we have our text that says 2D length total span, which is 391.16 feet. So that's the total of these two pipes. Go ahead and press escape. You'll see too that, okay, let's say that we have this span of pipe label, but which labels or which pipes is it referencing? If you select the label, you can see that it selects both of these pipes, not just the single pipe. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add labels to a multiple pipe. We're going to add labels to multiple pipe network parts in plan view. Now we're going to pan and zoom until we see all of our pipe network, all of this blue. Now within our Add Labels panel, we're going to select a feature, which is going to be the pipe network. The label type is going to be for the entire network plan. And the pipe label style, we're going to leave that on standard. For the structure label style, however, we're going to change that to structure name. And then we're going to click Add. Now, just go ahead and click a part within your plan view. I'm going to select this one right here. And you can see how all of our pipe network parts are now labeled. And you can see that it's quite messy. If we wanted to really clean this up, spend some time cleaning things up, we would select each of these labels and then start using the grips to move and position these labels the way that we want. Select this label. I'm going to go over here with that. I'm going to go over here with that. Yeah, you want to select the label and then select the blue grip. And as you can see, there's a fair amount of cleanup that would probably need to be done. See how this label will go between positions. But that's the gist of labeling our pipe networks and labeling our networks within a profile view. So that's about it. Again, if you liked what you saw and you'd like to learn more about Civil 3D, I would highly encourage you to go to civil3d.tv. You'll be able to see all kinds of free tutorial videos on this particular site. But I would highly encourage you, if you want to be able to follow along and with, I guess, orderly instruction, orderly online instruction, feel free to get involved with a 3-day free trial of going through all the coursework and things like that, and just check it out. That's what I would encourage you to do. civil3d.tv. But until next time, I think that's about it. I think we've covered everything in this session. Yeah, that's essentially it. Looks like we're right around a half hour's worth of time. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Lastly, feel free to like and subscribe to this channel. Feel free to leave a comment. Until next time, take care. Peace.